Good afternoon, everybody. It's the Dark Comic Nerd playing Fate Grand Order. Give me a minute. We're going to turn on the camera just for the occasion. If it will let me, come on. And wait for it. And there we go. Hey, everybody. So, Dark Comic Nerd here. We said that before the Christmas event was over. Excuse me. The Christmas event is technically over. But the banner, the Gotcha banner that goes along with it, is most indubitably not, which we will bring up in just a second. So the banner is still running for another 2 days, I think. It's running basically. No, wait a minute. Today, yes. Besides today, it's running for another 2 days. It's running till Friday. That is when it is New Year's Eve, and Saturday will be New Year's Day. So this is running until then. From what I can tell, if I remember correctly, from where I corrected myself about a week ago, and when I thought it was ending, it did say it was actually ending. Yep, there it is. Right below the banner, daily period 12/24 through 12/31. So that's what's going on. Right now, basically, it's every servant they've got available. Now, in our case, Stallful Saber wasn't too bad. He's going to show up later on down the road. I've been watching videos having to do with all the Gotcha banners that are following. And I believe the next time he's showing up is the rerun of the Fate Apocrypha crossover that is coming up in about, I want to say about half a year, maybe a little less than half a year. So the thing is that he will be showing up again in the Apocrypha event because apparently why not? I'm sure the regular Astolfo will show up too, just like he did in this one. I still don't understand why they didn't have him rated up in this event. I would have thought you would want to have the regular Astolfo too, even though technically I don't believe he was ever in the event, but he was a servant you could use, and he was pretty high up on the list. So, but one of the servants that was very high up on the list was Florence Nightingale Berserker, which once again, still not a super servant in my opinion. I'm not big when it comes to buffs. Noble Phantasm's making all the effort to do a Noble Phantasm that just buffs. But I would like it for the collection, and for the fact that if there's any other events that come up where the servant has some kind of bonus, that'd be great. Now, what else am I aiming for? Well, Nursery Rhyme is back in the back. The little girl with the gray hair, she's back, and she's a 4-star servant, and I wouldn't mind getting her because she shows up in a lot of events, usually because she's one of the few child servants that is in the game. So the thing is that she shows up during a lot of events, and the thing is that she was semi-pivotal in this event right now we did with the Christmas story. So it was a good story, and it will rerun next year, and which is why, even though they skimped us on the very last of the I would say most sought after craft essence, the one that would give you more red bandages so you could use in the lottery. They made it extremely difficult to fully limit break that one, because the only way you can get a 5th one to be able to do the max limit break was you had to win it in one of the quests. And I did like a ton of quests and never got one. It must have been harder than heck. And I saw a lot of my friends who were giving me support characters, almost nobody had it maxed out. So they made it hard, and I don't understand why. It seems like just kind of being jerks during Christmas time. Boo on them, I say. Boo. Boo. But yeah, we've gotten past that. I've now got a bunch of materials that I collected during the event to try to buy stuff that I need for my servants, and I just can't figure out what I want to buy. And that's basically where I come down to, is I got stuff to use in the event store, but everything else is done. I got a stockpile of some embers to use to rank up my servants, meaning to give them EXP. So the thing is that the event went over really well, but this is the tail end of it, and I did say that we would do something. So what we're going to do is this. We've been getting summon tickets. Every time you log in for 7 days, you get a summon ticket. So that's come a few times. Plus, they're giving away summon tickets right now. Plus, there was a couple quests during the Christmas thing that netted you a summon ticket. So we have some summon tickets, but we're not going to use those. I just want to point out that they're there. Now, what's going on? Well, there is, and let's move my face down here and then move it back into the corner over here for the time being. Now, I do want to point out one thing, guys. This is a quick video today on my Shattered Ray Shift channel. But you see all these New Year countdown commemorative quests. We're going to do all these, not so much live, but we're going to do a video on all of them. And you guys will be able to see me collect up all the craft essences, which are being done by the manga artists that do the Fate Grand Order manga, which I need to get into talking about that. It looks awesome, so I can't wait to get these craft essences. They don't do a whole lot, but they're cool looking to have. Everybody agrees to it on that. Now, going back to what I said, guys, I have a whole bunch of this stuff here that I still collected. Not as much as I had before, but a whole bunch of extra goodies. When it came to this particular lotto thing, I just didn't have the time, guys. Yep, that apple was from the New Year's thing they're doing. They're doing a New Year's countdown. So starting today, you get an apple, you get another gold apple tomorrow, and then the last day, on New Year's Day, you get a gold apple with another summoning ticket. So as I said, summoning tickets are coming out the wazoo. So we'll have plenty of opportunities to use them later. And I'd like to stockpile them up because of what I'm about to show you guys next, which we are going to go over. That's part of what this video is about. You can check out plenty of other people's videos if you want to see more of what's going on. There is the hunting quest. They are going to redo this from last year. I was going to say a couple years ago, but it actually was just from last year. It just seems like it was so long ago. It's actually from earlier this year, to be technical. And I couldn't do it because I hadn't cleared Lost Belt 3. We solved that problem. That is definitely done. So, woohoo, I now get to take part in the event now. Let's go to the bottom. Come on, go back. We'll ignore all that. We will probably be trying to roll a few times for Benny Ime. I just don't know how many times we're going to try to go for that character. It's not like a uber character. So, here is the 2022 stuff that's coming up. Unfortunately, no rated up for double and triples. So the odds of getting your servants to level up with a super or great success is the regular run of the mill. It's a shame, but it is what it is. Here is the special New Year's Eve or New Year's period craft essence they're doing along with all this QP. Like, I need more of that. I'm almost into the billions now, guys, for how much QP I have. It's ridiculous how much QP they hand out. It's stupid. It's great for people that don't have a lot of it, but for those of us that have been playing a while, we have more of it than we can count, and it's not like you can trade it in for anything. Now, they are making this Altria Pendragon Lily, which I don't think I ever got any extras of her. They're finally making her a part of the friend summon, which is always the relatively free summoning thing. I almost call it free because you have so much freaking friend points. So I will be trying on that. That I heard about last year. I thought they were supposed to be putting it in the North America one here last year, and it really was only in the Japan one. A lot of cool stuff coming out. The login bonuses, from what I can tell, are going to have some extra stuff, if I'm reading that correctly. Some of this other stuff is about people that have been away, that are coming back to play, which would be friends like my friend Chris Bumby. So, a lot of stuff that's just coming back. The grab bag up here, we'll probably be going for that. I have plenty of mana prisms between the lottery and stuff I've been stockpiling. There is a rare prism coming as a gift. However, I probably will be stockpiling it for definitely other stuff. So, now, this banner has plenty of servants I'd like to roll on. I really want to get the new Yang character. A lot of people that are high in the community, meaning as far as their respect in the community, they say skip it. I am not. If nothing else, because she will have if I'm not mistaken. Oh, my bad. Yeah, they're talking a little bit about what these craft essences could do for the event. Let me get to the bottom, guys, so we back out. Let's see if we can find this year's event, guys. There's just so much going on. They just threw out so much stuff. It should be this one here that is. So no, it's the big, it's the big Amazon knockoff event. Practically is what I'm calling it. It's weird. I'd have to get into so many details for it to make sense. So, but what I can show you guys is that for this event right here, if you look down here, and I thought maybe I'm incorrect. Yes. Okay, right here. These characters are going to get an increase in their item drops and how much bond points, which is, as you guys have seen, bond points, as we raise the bond levels of characters, that means that certain things are unlocked sometimes, like event quests, like interludes and stuff, where they can sometimes rank up their skills and their noble phantasms. So, and you also open up details about them in their profiles. So that's stuff we want to do. Now, this is also a foreigner. And a lot of people are playing the bigger game where they're like, well, for her class type, there's better ones coming down the road. And it's like, yeah, unless you're a new player like me and don't have a lot of them, and it would be nice to have a new one. But I'd like her for this event because she's got a rated up, and the only other one that has a rated up for getting all this stuff by +2 is the Benny Enma, which we don't have either. The Benny, as I'm going to go back to calling her because it's just kind of easy. Now, that's the only place I can see for the short term that she is a big rated up servant. Yeah, see how it says now summonable? There was no welfare servant in this, and I don't think there ever is any year. If they ever did, it would probably be just a. How do I put this? It would be a variation of a character we already have. Not that that's what most welfare servants are. Half the time they're not new anymore, but it would probably be like a costume change or something like that. Nothing really big. Maybe a class change, but that's where we're sitting, guys, on everything going into the new year, because that's the next time you're going to see me, most likely. Now, what's the other reason we're here today? We're here to do a roll, because I did say we would roll again for, oh gosh, Florence Nightingale. Sorry, guys, I blanked out there about what the character's name is, because I don't have to say it very often. So, and if nobody, I don't remember if I did a video when we were around, but we did get Florence Nightingale Santa. I definitely got her and got all the extra cards so we could boost her Noble Phantasm to max. And I had a really good time using that character too. I was basically using her for almost every fight towards the end there. So, but I also had quest items which you guys can see up near the event shop. So I was working more on getting those items so I can get certain stuff I wanted than I was the red bandages, which is why we didn't get past. I think 13 boxes is all I opened. So I got two, a whole two past. 2 or 3, I think it is past. Yeah, 3, because by the 11th one you weren't getting any more grand prizes. So woo, yippee! But it wasn't a big deal. These lottery things were a little harder to come by than they used to be, and I just didn't have the time. I really didn't. Not during the holidays, folks. Not during the holidays. So we're gonna try to because I could do it no frills, but we're gonna try while you guys are here to enhance my servant. I got a lot of craft essence for casters. So, and I've been actually working on some of these casters lately. So we're going to try to use up some of that. And then if nothing happens, we'll pause and we'll do it off to the sidelines where you guys don't have to just sit here and kind of twiddle your thumbs and wait. Who I'm going to work on That is good. Oh, right here. She is important. I don't like her noble phantasm, but she is important during the Tomomomai is very important during the next event. She's got a big rate up as far as she actually is rated up during the banner, but it's more than that. Is there a? Did we get any servants? No, we did not get any servants. Okay, we're gonna stay away from the uh, generic embers, the ones that are the blaze of wisdoms and basically the gold and silver that are they're all purpose. They work for any servant, so we're gonna try to avoid those. I do like her voice. The whoever the actress is doing her voice does a very good job. The high squeaky voice tends to drive people like Chunky Jeffrey crazy, but it doesn't bother me. I'm probably more used to it. Um, but yeah, there's not much I can say really good about this particular character. Now she's got a bunch of like alter ego type characters, not the class, but like variations of her everywhere. Now we already have one in that Berserker to my cat, which is also going to be helpful in this next event. And there's one later on that's actually in the new Lost Belt thing, which is really like pure evil. That is also popping up. Now we're going to use one of these ones, as we should be hitting a super success. I would hope so, hopefully soon. So, nope. But it was worth using it. Okay, so we're gonna keep using a few more guys, and then we're gonna pause you guys and switch it up for a bit. Okay, and let's go down to singles for the bit. Two more. See if we get lucky. So, as I was about to say, I did get some super and great successes recently while leveling up characters. So, but that, of course, was yesterday, and that was a whole different day. So, I want to cross her right over that threshold to 56. So, I'm going to use a general one down here. There we go. She only needed 1100 EXP to cross over. Well, it didn't get her attack up very much, but it did get her AP up a little bit. So, be right back, guys. Well, it didn't take too long, guys, but it did take longer than I think I would have liked to drag you guys through. So, I am extremely happy that we paused, you guys. It was just a smart thing to do. So, all right, guys. Here we go. So the one and done, and then we are done. Let's see if we can get our 4-star Nursery Rhyme or our 5-star Nightingale. I wouldn't be surprised if we either get something that's a double that I don't want, because there is plenty of servants in this banner. I mean, well, he was rated up, but I wouldn't be surprised if we get nothing. If we do get another craft essence that we really don't need because the event's over, it'll be fine. I can probably add it to the collection of stuff to bolster up my cards. Max them out, in other words. Servants is definitely what we want more. We did, if you guys remember, we did get spooked a few times, I think, with characters that had nothing to do with the event. So it's always a possibility. Those pauses are nice. They usually... Oh, that time they didn't... That time they only guaranteed me a event craft essence. Okay, that's when you can tell that the server's thinking about it. But I guess we'll just wait and see. We'll talk a little bit about it at the end, guys. It looks like it's going to be a semi-dud of nothing dramatic, I don't think, unless we get our 5-star. There's our rat stinking 4-star, meaning one that was not even an event one. Yeah, I saw the pause on that, but does it mean anything good? Can't tell. I can barely see the backs of them anymore. Also rated up. for a 3-star. You can get them in friend summonings like crazy. Cannot see the back. I can't even tell if we're getting spooked anymore. The flash in the back. And I'm starting to think that they might have... I don't know why they would kill the joy of the players so much, but I'm starting to wonder if they purposely went in there and did something. Yes! Nice! If we're going to get a 5-star, guys, that is a spook, I will take that. I've been wanting an Artemis forever. Now they're coming out of the woodworks. More 4 stars, more 5 stars. Yes! If I'm going to get spooked, that is great. That is great. Like I said, I didn't really care for Florence Nightingale, but I wanted a new character that I didn't have, and this was the first time I've seen her rated up in forever. But if we're going to get something, you guys know that I've been trying when the servants are rated up to get this Artemis. So we did get a 5-star, and usually when you get spooked, you almost guaranteed only get a 4-star. But if that was what we're going to get, that is great. That is freaking fantastic. I love it. It says Orion, but eventually as you go along, they reveal that it's Artemis. So, because Orion, we already seen Super Orion, and we have him, so it's nice to have this character go along with it. So, Grace of the Goddess, EX, greatly increased defense and increased attack, and debuff resist. That's not bad. The next one looks like it's going to be an attack or buster boost, and I don't use this character very often, so I wouldn't actually know about all the skills. And Mind's Eye is always evade. It's always evade, and archers seem to have that skill all the time. Got TriStar Amore Mio, deals significant damage to a single enemy, greatly decrease attack, medium chance to decrease their charge, their NP charge. And it increases, or at least the odds increase of doing it, when you get overcharge. I can't wait to try to level this character up a little bit more, because the thing is that then it will reveal that she's not really Orion. Yeah, this is a weird little thing they do. It reminds me a lot of Bleach. So, A+ on Luck, A+ on Noble Phantasm. Noble Phantasm is pretty powerful. Magic is A, Agility is B, and then her Strength and Endurance, which I'm sure I know why. I'm not going to say it, but I'm sure I know why, are only C and D. So, now on the off side, and I like it. She floats in the air, that's great. But the character looks a lot better as we go along. Yes, she looks more revealed, too. She gets a little... They really dress this character down, but I do like what she looks like a lot more. Not the dress down part, but just the overall scheme. And because it will reveal that it's really Artemis, I think the Orion will switch over. But I do like the sprite. This is great, and I can't wait to work on this character. So much so. And we did get two other craft essences. So there we go on that. So all in all, not bad. This, guys, is why I do my little summoning ritual beforehand. And look at that friend point, guys. 1,127,650. Do they think they gave us enough friend points during everything? I would really, 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 with our luck, like to go after on something else with the last 34 that we have. But I'm saving these guys because there's a lot of special stuff coming up in just about a week for the New Year's. There's a lot of stuff to roll on. I got a $50 Google Play card that I'm going to be using along with a little bit of my own money. So there's a lot coming up. I want to save it. I shouldn't even have done this, but it was well worth it now. That's fantastic. I've been trying to get that card forever. Not that I need another Archer, but I wanted that particular one because it was just like a classic. It was something that a lot of people have had for a while, and I wanted to get that card. And occasionally, you do see her come out for events and stuff. But it's nice to know that that card, even though I couldn't get her rated up, I could get her in a generic pool like what you're seeing in front of me here with the pool of characters you can do during the regular summon quest, or excuse me, summon banner, which is just the general pool right here. She's still available in the general pool in net. I just can't believe when we were trying to do it when she was rated up, they kept spitting on us, and now boom, she pops up out of nowhere. Gotta love it. Anyway, guys, so give me a second. I do wanna take the time. Now I should save this for the next time I want to do one of my pre-rituals, but I want to level up this character right now just a little bit. If I can find her, there she is. I got a lot more of these foos that I think there's star foos, if I'm not mistaken, that actually will increase the attack. So definitely going to use up some of those. I bought 20 of those from the shop during the Christmas event. Yeah, you just had to hear that. That's great. We're going to jack it down. Alrighty, guys, that is it for me. Wow. Not what I was expecting at all. I was expecting actually to get like a big middle finger at the end. But wow, that's just great. So we did, in my opinion, we did much better. I got somebody with a noble phantasm that has an attack phantasm instead of a buff phantasm, so I'll take it. And it's something I didn't have, so, and it was a 5-star. So I think we did really good today. Good on us. Awesome. Happy I had the camera on. Happy I did it. Now we're going to work our way forward for the next thing. Oh, I almost forgot, guys. There is one more thing I want to show you guys, because it's the big thing that everybody does every New Year's. Who are we going to pick up for our servants? So I want to see if I can find it, guys, real quick, and we just want to do a quick discussion about it, just a quick one. Where are you? Here it is, guys. These are what you get to summon during, and all you need is 15 paid quartz, which, remember, guys, that's why we kept some of the paid quartz today. If not, it doesn't make a difference because I'm buying another $80 pack with the $50 I was given for Google Pay. And I've got the extra $30. I think I can shell that out on my own money. So we got these classes. It's going to be broken down into 9 specific classes a lot. I like the way they broke the classes down a lot better this time around. Saber, Archer, Lancer, Rider, Caster, Assassin, Berserker, which is your standard class. Then they broke Rulers and Avengers into their own class. And then Alter Egos, Moon Cancers, Foreigners into their own class. Which, as you guys know, a lot of the years I've gone for. And these are just the 5-star servants, guys. So there's not a lot of them. But I've gone for just the Foreigners over the last couple of years. Let me get down to them and show you guys. Because I wanted this Kira, which is over here on the left. Almost all the way to the left next to Melt. I wanted that character, or I wanted to get Abigail Williams, which is one character to the left in that black garb next to the middle character. So she's like the third one over from the left. And I wanted either one of those, but usually I get boned. I get nothing I want. So we're not going to play that game this year. Here, guys, I have almost every ruler and Avenger. Sure, I wouldn't mind trying to get my hands on the Altria Pendragon ruler. But I have a lot more, once again, to lose than I do to gain. So, and moving on, I got every one of these Berserkers I care about. I got everyone starting with the guy in the middle, Arjuna, which is what everybody's going to be going for. All the way to the left, I have all of those. It's only the 2 knuckleheads on the right I don't have, and I don't care for them. Same goes for this. A lot of these servants are going to pop up again in future banners that are coming up not too long after New Year's. Now, I thought about doing casters. Because, frankly, Merlin, Scotty, and Leonardo da Vinci, any one of those would be a good servant to have. Once again, I expect I'll get screwed and get one of the other 3 servants I don't need. And so on and so forth. So, that brings us up to here. The Lancers. Where any one of them, I can't lose. I cannot lose. I cannot lose. I don't have a single one of these Lancers. And I definitely would like to get any one of them. Tomomo no Mai Lancer is rated up as far as she gets extra bonus attack or something else every single year when it comes to the summer stuff. And on top of that, she's one of the very few Lancers. So if I get her, that would be great. Brynhilde, I don't, and I know it's Brynhild, but I like to pronounce it the way I've heard it all the years. So I don't really care for her. I know Ice Stark 11's been trying to get her for years, and every time he rolls, he always gets a Reshkigal. If I got a Reshkigal, I'd be all set. That character does some serious damage. AoE means wide area of attack damage. I mean, fantastic. And when it comes to what I just call Scath there, I would definitely love to get that character. A lot of people, she's rated up again later on, so is a Reshkigal. A lot of these characters are rated up later on. But I don't care. I can't lose. I can't lose. Hear that, you dumb game? I can't lose. Only 4 freaking 5-star Lancers in the game. So I can't lose. Now, Archers, because, except for Moriarty, I got them all. Sabers, the only ones I don't have are mostly ones I don't care for. So, I just can't lose with the Lancers, guys. And I don't have a lot of 5-star Lancers. And a lot of these show up in events as, boosted effects, bonus effects. So, any one of them cannot lose. Most likely, because I want one of the other 3, I'll get Brynhild, which I know Ice Stark's going to hate that. But, whatever. I really want either a Reshkigal or the Tomomo Mai Lancer, which, when it comes down to it, Tomomo no Mai, her Lancer is the one I want the most. Believe it or not, I would like a Reshkigal, but the summer events, I am very lacking on Lancers. I need more Lancers. So, there you go. But Reshkigal is right up there. They're actually practically tied for first place. Reshkigal has some seriously boss effects, and her Noble Phantasm just beats the crap out of everything on the screen. So, it's great. So, that's what we're going to be rolling for. So, I just wanted to point that out, guys. That is what we're going to be doing. And that takes place, when is the exact date? We can start doing it. That is going to be at night on New Year's Eve, so we can basically start doing it the next day. I don't have any of those days off, but we will probably come in here early in the morning. Not super early, but earlier than noon, and we will be probably going in there and doing our summon. Now, here's the other fun thing. 2 things I want to remind everybody. 1, this year is, I think, the first year they're doing it where you get 11 summons instead of 10. And a lot of times, a lot of people have been well known to get doubles during this roll. This roll has just got such a good thing on it that they've gotten not just 1 boss servant, but 2. I think I've had multiple ones in previous years where I got a 5-star and then a 4-star I didn't have. So, we'll see. And they're usually not always from the same class. You're just guaranteed your 5-star from the class you chose. So, but, yep, there we go, guys. That's what we're going to do. And it starts New Year's Day. So, I should be here with you guys. And I believe fully that that's probably when we'll be doing stuff. Now, back to one last thing, guys. As I showed you, we do have these event things here going on. And I do want to do these guys with you. But I have got a lot going on today and a lot going on with work the next couple days through New Year's. So they're good for 13 days. We got plenty of time. We can even do them on my next day off next week. We got a lot going on. So we will find the time sometime to do these, but I will wait and do these. Now, from what I understand, these are the covers to the currently to the manga. which means if that's the case, I have this one. The Commemorative Quest, I recognize that. They are much further along in the manga if they've got these than we are. Boy, do we suck over here if that's the case. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for joining me this afternoon on this one. Or, yes, just actually turning noontime right now. So thanks very much, guys. We will see you guys probably around New Year's. So in the meantime, Happy New Year's to everybody out there, and we will catch you later.